We come from a long line of people who like to work for themselves.
It was always about kind of going on and making it on our own.
My name's Ian Murray.
I'm Shep Murray. I'm Ian's older brother and business partner, and Vineyard Vines is all about every day should feel this good. I was not happy where I was. My review was, Shep, you need to think more inside the box. And I quit. And I called Ian. He said, give me 5 minutes. He called me back and he quit. So we went, got drunk on the bar car and had mom and dad pick us up at the train because we were both living at home. They begged for us to go back and ask for our jobs back, and we said no.
Shep had this idea that we could make these neckties with the street signs of Martha's Vineyard on it and sell it to all the guys who are flying home in their corporate jets.
Everybody was going to this casual Friday. Colors on ties were like mostly brown and black and silver. And we said, you know what, there was a need for still this kind of young, energetic, fun, preppy, colorful look. And what better way to introduce them than to put icons of the good life? Whether it was the Vineyard, Nantucket, sailing, martinis and cigars.
You don't have 50 bathing suits, you don't have 50 pairs of pants, but you have 50 ties. We had no business plan. We had no exit strategy. We had no intentions. It was honest. We just wanted to have a good time, make awesome product, and just share it with everybody. We designed our little happy whale. It's like a real feel-good thing. It's a very welcoming icon. And we did trademark search, and we couldn't believe it, but nobody had the whale trademarked for clothing use. It's cool though, because it makes you pause and not take things too seriously. Like, seriously? I'm wearing a pink whale on my shirt, so it doesn't really matter anyway. It's fun. Right here in this very space, there used to be a store. Shep was in New York waiting for the second batch of ties. July 3rd, 1998, I rode my bike to town, marched right in here, and she's like, I think you're insane. I don't know what you're doing. I said, I'm not really sure what we're doing either, but I've got all these ties, and if you don't want them, I'm just gonna leave them on your front step, and you just give them away, whatever you want to do. We basically did it on consignment. They sold out of the ties in a week, I mean, immediately. In 1998, we had a website. We'd be shipping ties out of our little tiny apartment, and before you know it, within a year, we had an e-commerce site.
And then we started becoming, some of these specialty stores, 70% of their business. And then we got to this point where it was like, okay, we have a big enough idea to have a freestanding store.
Today, as it sits, Vineyard Vines, we've got approximately 40 retail stores.
But our primary goal is not to be bigger, it's always to be better. One of the things Ian and I have been really good about is pursuing our dream and never looking back, kind of trusting our gut, and mine is a little bit bigger than his.
We've got a good chemistry in terms of working together, where we play off each other's strengths and weaknesses in a way that complements each other, doesn't take away from each other.
We have an agreement, you know, if things don't work out, we're always going to be brothers first and foremost.
Our whole culture emulates from how we started our business. We started our business because we hated our jobs and wanted to do something fun. And that's what we want to do every day. When we continue to do that, we get positive momentum and the business does well. And every day as we get further down this journey, it becomes more exciting. So every day, Shep and I, we bring our bags to work. We've got a bathing suit, flip-flops, a dress shirt, a tie. Like, I have no idea what the day is going to bring. I have no idea what's going to happen, and it's awesome.
It just keeps getting better every day.
Yeah.